We need my blessings. Good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing today? I want to do something special today for you guys, and it may help some people to communicate with each other. If I help you understand some of this, like this is, I don't know if this was a sheet from my evaluation or if it was one of my kids. Well, it was my child, but anyway. So this is about communication style here. And so I'm going to read some of these off, and if you guys want, you guys can tell me what is your communication style like. What is your this is like a self understanding about yourself, about how you communicate with people. There's positive or passive, and then there's assertive and aggressive. So these are the so passive, assertive and aggressive. And then I'm going to read off some of these, and so there's definition, there's an applicant, what applies to you, non-verbal style, and then there's potential consequences. So these are the things that I'm going to read off of here, and we're just going to get to know some people, get to know yourself a little bit. A lot of people never think about these things, right? Unless you're in it, I guess. So the first one, so I'm just going to have it right here so you guys can see where I'm reading. So the definition here, communication. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So first one is communication style in which you put the rights of others before your own, minimizing your own self-worth. That's passive. Like if you're like that, if you do everything for everyone else and you do for yourself last, that means that you're passive. You don't want to fight, you don't want to cause any problems with anybody. So you just you just kind of take the leftovers, right? That's kind of what that is. That somebody that would take, would just take like leftovers, you know what I mean? Type of thing, right? Wait until the end, you know what I mean? Wait for the last. And then here is assertiveness. So communication style in which you stand up for yourself and your rights while maintaining respect for the rights of others. That's assertive. So like you stand up for your rights, but you also respect others, people's rights. And that's assertive. That's like you know what you know, and you know that's right for you. That's kind of like my style right here. But there's been times where I'm passive because I don't want to, ruffle any feathers, right? And there's times when I've communicated this way too, aggressively, right? So there's aggressive communication style in which you stand up for your rights, but you validate the rights of others. But you validate the rights for others. That's aggressive. Like if you're always blaming everybody for everything and you can't look at yourself, that's like aggressive energy right there. And then how do you apply that? So number one, if you are passive, it says, my feelings are not important, right? So you think you're not important. What you feel is not important, right? I don't matter. I think I'm inferior, inferior. Okay, so let's go to the next one. This is the good one, okay? The one that's in the red, that's the good way to do it, okay? So we are both important. We both matter. I think we are equal. There's that one. And then that's assertive. And then aggressive, it says your feelings are not important. You don't matter. I think I'm superior. Like you think you're better than other people. That's aggressive likeness, right? So then nonverbal style, looking down or away. That is like also passive energy when you don't speak and you just look down or you look away. You know, overly soft or or attentive voice. So like a very quiet voice, or you're just looking down and you look away when you don't like something, or if you don't want your feelings to be hurt, right? And then if you are assertive, you make your statements with firm voice. You make your statements with firm voice because you know it's true, right? Then you know your facts, right? So, and even though you know your facts, when you are being passive, that means that you don't really confront nobody with you don't confront nobody with statements with the facts, right? You just look down and look away, like just hide, kind of. So instead, you need to empower yourself and speak for firm voice and make your statement, right? And if you are somebody that's aggressive, you make a statement loud with a loud voice, like you scream at people all the time. That's what that would mean. And then potential consequences. So if you are a passive person, you lower your self-esteem and you're angry at yourself, and you feel and false feelings of inferior and inferiority. So you're quiet. You're upset, but you don't express it. Um, disrespect from other. You accept disrespect from others. Um, you're pitied by others. So like when you are like somebody that's very passive, like you just do what everybody wants you to do just so you can keep the peace, right? That's not good for you. Okay, that like will lower your self-esteem when you do that, when you're always allowing others to disrespect you and make you feel like make you feel like low, make you feel low, right? When you're going through something, whatever, right? So, anyways, if you have like higher self, if you've been building your self-esteem, you have higher self-esteem, you self-respect, you respect yourself, you have self-respect, you get respect from others, and you respect others. Hey Sophie, Aussie, and be happy. Hi. You can get a free message if you're new here. Make sure you're subscribed. Just let me finish the last one here. So if you're somebody that's aggressive, if you're aggressive, you will guilt people, you will be angry, anger, you will be angry from others, lower self-esteem and disrespect from others, and feared by others. So others might be scared of you, but it's only because of your loudness. So that's like something that people need to ask themselves. Where are you in this, right? And you want to be in the middle row. You want to be in the row where you communicate. Your communication style is you stand up for yourself, for your rights and maintain respect for yourself and others. And when it is applicant, you apply things, you include people. You don't just do things on your own. We are both important. We both matter, and we are equal. And you make a statement with a firm voice instead of looking down or over softly, like tentatively with a small voice. You let your voice be heard, a firm voice, and you hire yourself and to bring potential good things instead of you feeling like you the fear of like being guilted or being affected with your being disrespected or anything like that. If you're afraid of that, you need to work on your self-esteem. You need to uh, respect yourself and others, and and don't take anything other than respect from others. So yeah, today we're doing for new people, one question, free free message, quick message. And if you want a full reading, like at least 5-10 minute reading until the story is told. If there's details that I have to look at, you might want to donate 1111 and you can get a full reading right here. All right. How vulnerable are you to stress? How vulnerable are you to stress? So we're going to go through this after. All right. So thank you so much for being here. Sophie, so you guys make sure that did you guys subscribe? I think I put it on subscriber mode, but I'm not sure. But I will trust you guys that you have hit that subscribe and like button. Yeah, so I also watch my playlist, like watch all the videos afterwards, so that it will help my channel as well, so I can get monetized soon, guys. I'll be here every day a lot if I get monetized. I'll be on here all the time. Just 1 second. Yeah. All right. So thank you guys for being here. So I'll do Sophie first. Yes, it is. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ozzy. Okay, Sophie, you're first. You can post your question, and after Sophie, Be Happy can do that too, okay? So Sophie first. Yeah, all my earth angels here. So I'm gonna ask y'all some questions here in a bit. Well, you can just like write yourself a little note of like where you are in any of these energies, okay? So when you I just shuffled the cards and I saw transformation, spiritual transformation. Somebody could be going through some endings here, like, that's what I'm saying, like some hard endings, even like a major transformation. We got the 7 of Cups and 8 of Wands. And the 8 of Cups and the Queen of Wands and the 9 of Wands and the Chariot. Okay. All right, post your questions if you're still here. If not, I guess you didn't have patience to wait until I was done reading, because I'm going to be reading a lot here today. I'm not going to sit here and not do anything while I'm doing this. Okay, so I will be doing my own homework and stuff as well, and doing some other work. And we are going to start doing I am going to start like teaching the tarot. We're going to collaborate with some other people on StreamYard, and I'll go. We're going to talk about tarot. We're going to talk about astrology, and we're going to talk about spirituality and all that stuff. All right, who's still here that wanted a message? If you're not here, I'm going to move on. All right, so this is some good information here, you guys. All right, be happy. You can post your question because Sophie didn't. So if you guys want to, if you want to write any of these down, communication style, and this is by, you can also probably look it up, obviously. Maybe he has a platform. It's by Christopher L. Hefner. That's who wrote this. All right, general love, love. A general love message, what's coming towards you in love? Is that what you want to know? What do you want to know? Or just general, whatever. All right. Okay, whatever comes out. All right. You may have had a fight with someone here, 5 of Swords, or someone may have tried to get away with something here, like fought with you, 5 of Swords. Is that, does that ring a bell for you? Hey, Sasha? Someone that was not being fair with you may have fought with you, or somebody that wants to, maybe somebody that had a fight with you wants to balance something out here for you, with you. Yeah, they've been keeping their emotions to themselves. They do want to find balance with you, whoever that is that you had a fight with, okay? Be happy. That's what I see here, Justice. And then we got the King of Swords. So you could be dealing with a case about an ending that happened, okay? A painful ending that happened. You could be dealing with a court case too, because there's double swords here, and one's the Justice card. No fights with anyone? Endings, yes. Well, that's what's coming up here. So maybe you have some unhealed things there. Why did this come up for her? Why did this come up for her? The 5 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, in the Moon. Okay, well, whoever you ended things with, they want to come back into your life. Okay, so they feel like they are having a lot of a nostalgia about you. They want to seize the moment with you, and they want to make things right with you, whoever this is. Or this could be your energy, you wanting to make something right with someone. I read people's energy, right? So this could be your energy that you're wanting to heal something from the past with someone here, make something right. Justice again, the Death card, and the Ace of Pentacles start over here with somebody. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing, girl. Empress energy. And the 7 of Pentacles. You could be hearing from somebody that may want to work with you as well, and wants to like have that home security and happy home with you. That's what I see for you. I'm separated from my spouse of 5 years. Oh wow, they're having some good memories about you, unless you're the one having the good memories, and they want a new start here with you. Hello, Sasha. How do you spell your name? Sista? Does that say sister? Well, that's what I read. So that's what that's what the energy is. The person that you broke up with had a very painful ending. It was very painful because the Death card was there, right? So there may have even been a loss in your family, but that's not what I see when it comes to that. But love shows up all the time, first of all, because everybody wants love, right? So that's what shows up. I don't want a new start. Yeah. Well, that's your choice, honey. I don't predict, okay? You are your own predictor. You predict your own life. Like, you can take whatever and, like, you have your own mind. Your mind changes every day. So whatever energy you were in, I just read that. Whatever energy you were feeling or whatever, that's what I read. And I'm sorry if that's not what you want to hear. Um, so yeah, if you want a full reading, we can get really dissect some stuff. We can figure that out. Just donate 1111. It helps support my channel. It helps me to do my own self-care too. Keep being here for you guys. It charges my energy. I know I want to hear everything you say. Thank you. Okay, so I will go. I am today here doing some other things too that may help some other people with some stuff and that they may have been going through. Okay, so I I've been healing my emotional, like, to become a balance with my emotions for a while now, and people that hurt me are still, sometimes affect me a lot. So thank you for being here. And I do a lot of, like, readings, and if you come into my chat, you're gonna connect with a lot more of the readings that I do. So the more people are in my live chat, the more people will resonate with the readings, because I'm picking up on your energy then. I'm doing a free message for new people, and then if there's more details you want about it, you can donate 1111, and I will do the full reading here. Or you can also donate whatever reading you want and send me an email with your question, and then I send you the link through email, and then we link up on here, and it'll be just between two people or whoever you share the link with, right? Because it'll be unlisted, only for you. You will get the link. So, sister girl. All right, so I understand. All right, so, all right, I'm going to call you sis. You can post your question next, sis. And hey, Jack Mac, welcome back. I think I've seen you before. I'm glad I found you too. I normally show my face. I just thought today I'm going to stay on here for a bit. And if I wanted to get up and walk around, I don't want everybody to see me. So I just put it like this so you guys can see the cards on the table. Well, also I didn't write down the angels that I pulled for before I came on here. So for some of you, you may want to do some writing down some stuff, like creative writing. Write down your thoughts that you're getting, that will help you figure out where, your thoughts lead you to whatever you're going towards. Okay. So if you're worried about something, that's going to also something you're manifesting. So be very careful not to manifest something you don't want, okay? Because the more we're worried about something, the more we don't want something because we're thinking about it. That's how we manifest it back in our life, okay? So make sure that you know that where your mind is, okay? Our mind creates our reality. So write down your thoughts. Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel is the angel of speech, he's speaker. So he's going to help you to speak what you need to speak. So write down your thoughts, all right? And that's going to be magical when you do, because you're going to be able to tell a lot of things that you normally feel in between, when you want those thoughts, you have a hard time bringing up the words that you're thinking about, right? So I'm just reading the angels, and this is for everybody, okay? Gentleness, Archangel Sanapol, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people in situations and environments. All right? And whatever triggers you, write it down. And then we have chakra clearing, Archangel Metatron. If your money is being affected, if your finances are being affected, it is usually because our chakras are out of alignment. So call upon the angel Metatron to open and clear your chakras. So using geometric shapes, pay attention to the signs and symbols. And also says, you know what to do. Archangel Uriel, trust in your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So if you have something that you can help somebody with, shine the light on something, you know, you have information that can help somebody, do that. All right. That's what you're asked to do. And then you have take back your power. Archangel Raziel, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. So take back your power. Okay. God gave you that power to manifest. So don't be sitting here worried, okay? Just because it doesn't happen when you want it to happen, okay? So it does take patience. Everything takes patience. Even when you want to grow something, it takes patience. If we want to grow our beautiful plant, you know, the herbal plant, we want to like really nurture it, right? So maybe you're thinking about doing that. Maybe you're thinking about growing some, you know, medicine. Ask Archangel Jovial, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize, still needing nurturing and patience. So be clear about what you desire and focus on it with unwavering faith. Archangel Michael, okay? All right, so healthy lifestyle is another part that you got to do when you want this in your life. All right, that's for everybody. Who else wanted a message? I'm so glad I found all of you guys. I mean, I'm so glad you guys found me. And you know what? The more I come on here every day, the more my channel gets around, okay? So my channel is finally getting recognized by people. How does Trevor feel about after hanging out with me? All right, let's see. And I'll get you next, Jack Mac. All right, let's see. For sis, how does Trevor feel after hanging out with her? He wants to make plans. Wait. He's a little bit in his like woe me energy, okay? Maybe trying to plan something, but he's having a hard time planning something here, okay? He may want to ask you to start something new with you, like to maybe, you know, start, you know, this is like a new start. This could be moving in together or something, or, you know, or ask you out. But they're having a little bit of hard time, you know, seeing that they deserve that, right? So like that, you know, I feel like that's you making that love offer there, and I feel like they don't really see it that you're interested like that, because they're still like a little bit like, you know, like when people are in this energy where they think about their past and what hurt them, they have healing to do. So I feel like he has some healing to do. Okay, so he has some past healing to do because he can't see what's in front of him and the love that is in front of him. Okay, he or she. But this person definitely does want to make you an offer, okay? They do want to make an offer. And yeah, they want happiness with you. They want to triumph and get over their feelings of whatever they're having, okay? So whatever the negative feelings that they may be keeping themselves, emotions that they may have, they are wanting to get over that. All right, I hope that helped you. Hope that helped you, sis. Thank you, Aussie, for posting my other videos. All right, for Jack Mac, what does my cousin's clearance who passed away a month ago have anything to say? I'm gonna have to go grab another deck if you want me to ask about loved ones. All right, because I like to do the deck talking to heaven. Okay, so let me grab that deck for you. Okay, I haven't had that deck out in a minute. All right, so I'll do that for you. All right. Oh. I personally don't like to use my own energy. I use the archangels to do this. Okay, so and there is a card here that says hello from heaven somewhere. All right, there is a card here, archangel. So listen to your thoughts that you get from this person too. They may be sending you positive messages. Okay, so here we have a new deck here that I have barely used it. I have only used it a couple times, but this is talking to heaven. And if they were be able to speak to you, what would they want to say to you? And this helps a lot of people with the grief. Okay, I'm also a person that has lost a lot of people, and hearing these messages may make you cry, but it'll be tears of joy. Okay, so I'm just warning you. I'm not trying to upset you. So because they are beautiful. Okay, they're beautiful messages. All right, let's see. Does cousin Clarence, who passed away a month ago, have anything to say? What does Jack Mac's cousin want to say? All right, let's see. What does Jack Mac's cousin want to say? Okay, we have some cards that are twisted the wrong way here, so we're gonna fix the cards first. All right. Look how beautiful these cards are. Like that's the back of them. It looks like the stairway to heaven. Whew, I just got chills. Somebody's got somebody there helping them, okay? I'm here helping you. And I just got chills when that happened. I have a loved one that helps me. He helps me. All right, let's see. For Jack Mac, what does Jack Mac's cousin want to say to him? Okay, I have some more cards that are twisted around. All right, so I'm gonna read them. I am surrounded by loving animals. Okay, you have nothing to feel guilty about. Okay, so these are the cards that really wanted to be heard because they were still flipped over. Okay. So you have nothing to worry about. Okay, you have nothing to feel guilty about, and your cousin is with their loving animals, okay, around them. They are surrounded by loving animals, okay? And then what's this card here? It says, you are never alone. So your cousin wants you to know that you are never alone, and that is true. I can tell you that. You are never alone. If you're feeling alone, and whoever you're thinking about at that time is going to come and visit you. And they may not do anything crazy. It may just be a feeling that they're there with you. You feel calm, you feel loved, and that's how you know. We will be together again. All right, there's anything else for Jack Mac from his cousin from heaven? Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Senapal, and Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel. Please help me bring the message that Jack Mac needs to know. That will help Jack Mac connect with his cousin in a loving form. Anything else his cousin wants to say to him? The spirit never dies, right? Okay, so they want you to know they're not dead. Okay, so don't think of them as dead. Think of them as in another realm. Okay, they're just in another realm. And again, you're never alone. Okay, you're never alone. All right, they're always there with you. Okay, and they're not dead. Okay, so when people pass, they don't die. Their spirit lives on. Okay, and they move to a different realm. That's what I believe. I hope that helps you. Jojo, hey, what's up? Does Kay have a child I don't know about, or am I just overthinking? Does Kay? Hey, I'm Cass. You're not talking about me, are you? And my ex is Joe. And we were actually going to have a baby, and we couldn't have one. Why would he would know if I was hiding one though? I don't think you're him, right? Yes, I believe all of that. Just a transcension. Yes, that's true. And we miss them because we don't see them. You know what I mean? And that's what hurts is when we miss them. All right, let's put these away. It is beautiful over there, okay? So never fear the other side, you know? God is going to keep us here as long as he needs us here. And that's what I know. Because I thought my life was over a while long ago. Like I thought I was done doing whatever I was supposed to do on this earth. That's how my mind worked back then. But now I know I have so much more to do. All right. So does Kay have a child I don't know about? All right. Okay, so that's two questions though. I'm just gonna ask the first one. No. No. That says no. Nope. Nope. No, no, no. No. That's a no. No and no. Okay? So that's a no. So you obviously are overthinking, okay? So I feel like this person wants to manifest you, okay? They see you as their happiness. All right? That's what I see. Yeah, this person doesn't want to be single anymore. They flipped in reverse. This person doesn't want to be single. They want to seize the moment with you. All right? Or you want to seize the moment with them. Take it how it resonates, my darling. All right? All right. So, I wanted to, because this is like mental health and stuff like that paper. So, there's a lot of people that suffer in silence. Okay. So if I bring that stuff to awareness here, then maybe people will be able to start healing. Okay. So let me go through these questions, okay? I'm not going to tell you the answers that whoever filled this. I don't know if it was me or my son that filled this out, but and so one is most, always, and the other one, and 5 is never, okay? According to how each statement applies to you. So, how vulnerable are you to stress? Okay, so we're gonna go through these, and I'm gonna go through these, and you guys can do your own homework at home, right? So, because we all suffer from this shit, and a lot of us are too proud to admit it. So do you eat at least one balanced hot meal a day? How true is that? 1 being the most good, and then 5 being never. So there's that one. I eat like one, not always, but I would say mine would be about, for that one, because I have eating disorder. So like I don't eat a hot meal every day. Might eat a hot meal twice or 3 times a day. I mean, a week. So that's a 1 here. Whoever answered that's a 1. So most of the time you eat a hot meal. So I get 7 to 8 hours of sleep at least 4 nights a week. So you can answer that. And then I give and receive affection regularly. A lot of people have problems with that one right there. I give and receive affection regularly. For me, that would be a 5. I don't have, well, I have nobody to do that with. So for me, it would be a never. I never do it anymore. Like affection personally, no. So I have at least one relative within 100 kilometers who I can rely on. Well, I might have a relative within 100 kilometers, but can I rely on them? Probably not. So there's that, right? So I exercise to the point of procrastination at least, what? Perspection at least twice a week. I exercise to the point of whatever that word is, sporadically. Oh, that's sporadically. That's a word I need to work on. Sporadically, it was a hard word for me to know. At least I exercise to the point of that is not even a word. Anyways, I smoke at least half a pack of cigarettes every day. And that was, so this must have been mine. This must have been mine thing. I take fewer than 5 alcohol drinks a week. Yeah, I don't drink, so I am the appropriate weight for my height. I have income to meet basic needs. I have income to meet my basic needs. I get strength from my religion or spiritual belief. That would be for me. That was a 2. Like I'm doing all the work, so I don't get it. I make it happen. I regularly attend clubs or social events or activities. No, I don't. I have a network of friends and acquaintances. That is, I do. I have a network a little bit. I have a network of friends and acquaintances for personal matters. No, not really. I don't have a network of friends and confidants about my personal matters. Not really, no. I am in good health, um, including eyesight, hearing, and teeth. No. That's a no. I am able to speak openly about my feelings when angry or worried. Nope. Who can speak properly about their feelings when they're angry or worried? I have regular conversations with people I live with about domestic problems, chores, money, daily living issues. I do something fun about once a week. This is like where you are. You can do that yourself. I drink fewer than 3 cups of coffee or tea or pop a day. No, I don't drink fewer than 3. I am able to organize my time effectively. Well, that's a problem sometimes. I take quiet time to myself during the day. Well, I try. I try to do the meditation. Anyways. Oh, yeah, I can't read with my glasses too much because these are not very good glasses. So when I read like that, I have to take breaks. If I read like the cards, I don't need to see words, so it's easier for me to read tarot than anything else because the other things I have to read out of words. So I'm here to do that as well. So also, I was going to start teaching the energy as well. Like I'm just on here doing whatever while I'm doing that. Like I'm doing readings, but I'm also doing stuff, my homework. So someone asked me if I could do like tarot class type of thing. So we're just gonna kind of like start talking about some stuff here that I do, and um, I've done a lot of homework. Okay, I got all my homework over here. So I'm not cheating. These are my answers. Okay, and these is all like my information that I've learned from. And these sheets here, I've used them to learn. So I've like printed off sheets to learn. Oh, this is the astrology and the meanings. Um, so you know what I do over here? I do so here we have the planets and their points. So all the planets, we learned that at school, but the only thing that we learned at school was the planets. We didn't learn anything else about the astrology. Like, you know, there's a lot of things at school that they left out that we should have learned. And these are things like what energy each planet has. So when the moon is in a certain planet, that can affect how some of these areas work in your life. Okay, so that's how you can heal through tarot. You can heal through all of this energy, through moon energy, through understanding yourself, what you have in your chart, uh, how does that benefit you, uh, and stuff like that. So we have the sun, the moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Jupiter is about expansion, right? So we are still expanding until like for like, you know, the Jupiter energy is in Gemini energy. So Gemini have that Jupiter in their chart very strong until like the Gemini's birthday. So Saturn, and we got Uranus, we got Neptune, we got Pluto, and we got the North Node, we got the South Node, and we got the part of Fortune. So that is like the world card. I mean, that is like the world, like the MC, and then we got the MC rising signs and the midheaven. MC is a midheaven, AS is an ascendant rising. So these are all different things that you could have in your chart if you know your chart. So the first one is the sun is helps us to identify ourselves and our individuality. Okay, that's what the sun does for us. And if you have like this, if you're a sun sign of the sun, if you're born under the sun instead of the moon or Venus or Mars or Mercury or whatever, if that is your main sign, your sun sign is your identity. It is like your personality, okay? Your sun sign is your personality, your individuality, your self-identifying, full identity. And then we have the moon, which is it is intense. It is the unconscious nurturing part of you and the mother of you, like, you know, the nurturing like a mother. That is like the mother energy. Venus is mother energy, nurturing. And then Mercury is mental and communication and siblings and traveling. That's what that means. It talks about traveling, it talks about siblings. It also talks about communication and Mercury and mentally and communication, physical communication. And that is where Geminis are, right? Geminis are Mercury. I'm a Gemini. Um, Leos would be the sun. And then we got love and romance, beauty and feminine energy, which is Venus. So Venus and the moon are similar but different energy. See, the moon is more about like hidden things, hidden emotions, also about um, the moon is also about your intense emotions, and it's also about nurturing, like mother nurturing, like a mother nurtures, right? And then Venus is also, it's romantic Venus. So Venus is a sensitive sign, but it's romantic. And Taurus and Libra have that as their sun sign. So Mars is that masculine energy, the aggression, the aggression that drives and authenticates male energy. And then we got Jupiter, which is about optimism, luck, cosmic credits, and expansive success, or expansion and success, philosophical education. So that's Jupiter energy. So you could be wanting to go to school for something as well. Jupiter energy, that is expanding your mind, expanding your finances, expanding your world, becoming bigger, becoming more. Saturn is the responsibilities, your lessons. Saturn is like your karma, right? Saturn energy is responsibilities, lessons, and restrictions in time of grievery. So this is also that time that we have to agree, we have to allow ourselves to grieve. And we also so we grieve because of lessons we have learned, right? Or restrictions that are in our life, right? Some things that are restricting us. Those are all lessons. Like, are we gonna let that restrict us, or are we gonna push through that, right? So it's about responsibilities too. And Uranus energy, and a lot of people like to say Uranus is about your individuality, and this is also about your creativity, your originality, your sudden changes, and uh, enrichments. So Uranus energy is a major transformation. Neptune energy is kind of that dreamy energy, the illuminate, the idealism, illusions, and surrendering, transcending, and spiritual depression. Depression. Or spiritual, where is it? Spiritual depression. So Neptune will, make us surrender our ego. Pluto is transformation and rebirth, power that under the toe life underworld. So that is like transforming and rebirthing and coming out of like your dark night of the soul type of energy. And then we got the North Node is our destiny. North Node is our destiny, growing towards future potential connections. So the North Node helps us to grow towards our destiny and our soulmate. And South Node is what you already know is your past karma. So we come from the South, we go towards the North. North is our destiny, South is our karma, right? So, and then we have the rising planet, which is the part of the fortune that release for happiness and balance between the sun, the moon, and the ascendant. And then we have the ascendant rising sign, which is personality, your approach to life. And then we got the midheaven, which is your personality and career, how you approach the world, the 10th house cusp. And that's just the planets. That's just the planets. That's not even the zodiac sign. That's just the planets. So we have Aries' energy is Mars. It's fire. It's a cardinal sign. And the potential that the Aries is also about self, but it's also about potential activities and assertiveness. So knowing what you want and going after it. The Taurus energy is solid, stable, nice or beautiful things. So solid and stable and nice or beautiful things. They like nice things. They like beautiful things. And they're Venus signs. They like, beautiful things. They're Venus. They're sensitive, right? And they're Earth and they're fixed. So when they've got their mindset on something, they want that. You know what I mean? They got their mindset on something. They want that. So Gemini energy is communicate, dual nature, and salesperson. Why am I not? I think I'm the wrong sign because I have a hard time as a selling anything. I am not good at selling anything. I'm not a salesperson, but I am very communicative. Mercury energy, air, and mutable can change, right? Cancer energy is about nurturing. It's about nurturing your emotions and the moon, all your feelings, and your water sign and your cardinal. And Leos, you are selfhood. That is your key word, your selfhood, whatever that means on this one. But it's the sun, it's fire, and it's fixed. So Leo is also about the creativity, also about like competitiveness energy. Virgo energy is about analyzing, and mercurial services. Mercury, like communication, earth, and mutable. Libra is balanced, related. They can relate to you, and they're very beautiful too because they're a Venus sign. And they're an air sign, but they're a cardinal. At the cardinal. And then we got Scorpio, which is penetration, intensity, and sexual. So Scorpio energy is very like sexual energy. And it's Pluto. Pluto, water, and it's fixed. And then we got Sagittarius, which is about expensive, visionary, and optimistic. And Jupiter energy, this is about expanding. This is your sun sign. You are Sagittarius. You're the only one that's born under the Jupiter sun. I mean, you have Jupiter as your sun. That is crazy because Jupiter is about expansion. So expand with the people that are like-minded, Sagittarius, because that's how you're going to get what your vision is, and expanding your vision, your expensive vision that you have. Fire, mutable. You're very mutable, We also Capricorn here with responsibilities and authority. So you could be a very responsible person, and you're good with like deciding what's right or what's wrong. Saturn energy, it's about responsibilities, and also Earth, it's a cardinal sign. And we got Aquarius, you're very consciousness. You have consciousness and humanitarian. So Aquarius are like the healer, the helper of the community. Uranus energy, you can help things or people transform. Air, and you are fixed. And you got Pisces, which is about love, wisdom, and surrendering. Neptune energy, and that's water, and it's also mutable, And then the keywords for personal identity. Okay, so we have houses. Like, you guys have heard me talking about houses. You've always heard me talking about houses, right? These are the houses right here. And they also tell you stuff about your personality. Depends on what house you were born. Are you born in the first house? If you're born in the first house, you're an Aries. Second house is a Taurus. Third house is a Gemini. Fourth is Cancer, and so on. So, Aries personality is about personal identity, like, yourself first. Aries understands, they're the first sign. They understand that you have to have self-elevation, self-worth, and all that before you can move any farther, right? So that's about your personal identity. Who are you, right? Aries, you are the one that can figure that out, who you are. And Taurus will be valuable, self-worth, and finances. So Taurus is good at like valuing self-worth and finances as well. And it can help expand when it comes to that. And then Gemini is the communicator. And we could communicate. We are communicators. We are also the siblings. We are the twins, right? Gemini are, like their own sibling. You also like short trips, Gemini. So these are some of your gifts or whatever, some of your personal key things that you like to do or whatever, or that is in your chart. So we have Cancer, which is about psychological foundation and rooted. So this is about your emotions and your home and comfort. And then we got Leo, which is about self-expression, romantic, playful, and art. You may be somebody that likes art, or you could be working with children and services. Oh wait, that's not only that. Okay, wait. So you could be someone that likes to play, create art, and you could be good with children. And then we got the sixth house, which is Virgo, which is work and services. And then we have the seventh house, which is Libra, which is about partnerships, marriage, dealings with others, okay? And then we have Scorpio energy, which is about resources, other resources about sexuality, occult, death, and inheritance. So you're good with all those things, and you have that in your chart. And Sagittarius, you are very inspirational. You are philosophical. You could be somebody that has certain religious belief. You could be educating people on that. You could be on an educating journey, educating others on their journeys. The 10 is Capricorn, which is about career, ambition, and status. And then we have Aquarius, which is about idealism, groups, and friendships and dreams. So group work is good, friendships, lots of friends, and make your dreams come true. 11th house. And then we got the 12th house, which is about your inner meditative interpretation and spiritual hostel. You're like the spiritual host. All right, now I'm going to take a break. I just read all that chart for you guys. So that tells you a lot about your personality as like a certain zodiac, each zodiac signs. Oh, my eyes are all like blurry. All right. Swanee, welcome to my channel. And if you want a quick message, you can post your question for free. Or if you want a full reading, you can donate to my channel 1111, and I can do a reading right here. Or you can also order one for private reading, and I can send it to you in email. You email me your question, you PayPal the amount and the reading that you want, and then I give you a reading. All right, quick message. All right, what would you like to know? What is coming in this relationship with A? What is coming in? What's coming in with the relationship with A? All right, what's coming towards you from the relationship with A? What is coming towards you for the relationship with A for Swanee? I feel like somebody here has been going back and forth of whether they want to, or somebody could have been going back and forth to their family, or and then you, and then their family, and then you, or somebody is really in between whether they want to have a family with you or not. They're really trying to see it from your perspective, okay? There is some really nostalgic good memories. So this is Pisces energy here as well. It's a hangman. This is like seeing things from a different perspective. And this is someone that has good nostalgia about you. They are very burdened. This person is single, if you're wondering. All right, so the person is single that you're thinking of, if you're wondering. All right, so this could happen for you. 4 of Wands is happy home, okay? Ace of Cups, this person loves you unconditionally. Hope that helped you. Hello, Jasmine. Welcome. Have you guys all subscribed? Obviously, you had to have. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Thank you so much. I'm trying to grow this channel to 2,000. Let's grow this channel to 2,000. If you guys help me get there, I'll be here every day. I promise. All right. Thank you. I'm smiling at you guys and happy. All right. The only reason I'm doing this is because I don't want people to watch me today. I'm just want to kind of, be myself. Just, not having to worry about my face. And I was doing other things too, what I wanted you guys to see. So, all right, let's see. Let's get to 2,000. And another thing that's even more important than the subscribers is the views. So if everybody would like to, everybody that comes in here today, if you each watch one of my playlists, that would get me there. That would get me to monetization. Did you get my question yet? I did already your reading, Jojo, a while ago. You'll have to rewind, because I even said Jojo. So, all right, this reading is for Jasmine. Can you post your question? Did you already post your question? Okay. All right, Jasmine. May I ask if my luck will get better? I've been struggling financially and looking for love too, and I'm a Libra. You're 30? All right. Let's see. Is her luck going to start changing when it comes to love and finances? Is Jasmine's luck going to start changing with love and finances? I would say focus on your plans, on what you want, okay, Jasmine? I say focus on what you want, plan what you want, start planning your life the way you like your life. All right, the right one will come towards you, okay? If you try to approach somebody with love right now, I feel like that person is not healed. They're holding back their energy. And I feel like if you just focus on yourself, love will come in. All right. So focus on yourself, what you know, what you could see for yourself and in your life, and then just make that beautiful. And I feel like with love, I feel like someone here is still in regret of not seeing, and they're still haven't got turned around. You know what I mean? They're not seeing you yet, right? Because they're unhealed. And that's why they're holding back their energy, and they're keeping, they may be keeping their distance from you or something like that as well. But I see things will change around for you, okay? There is someone that you're going to have a family with, okay? That you're going to take a leap of faith with. And you're going to have good memories about this person that comes in if you just focus on yourself, all right? All right, so you are an empress, so just make yourself an empress, all right? That person, if there's someone that's going back and forth or like juggling you, focus on you. That's the best thing that you can do, because once you start focusing on you, they will too, okay? So when you start focusing on you instead of them, they will start focusing on you, okay? I know this, all right? I am just ready for good luck for coming. I think you're gonna have a good luck coming, because the faith, you just have to have faith, girl. You have to have faith. Hey, Truth Warrior, nice to see you. Good afternoon. All right, Jojo. But you can order a reading. You can order like a mini reading here, 1111. I can give you some answers, Jojo. Okay. And if you want, I can intuitively remember. If I can remember what I was saying about your reading, you can post it again. I might remember. Okay. I might be able to retell you what I saw. All right. If you missed it, but you can always go back. And anybody that's getting a reading here, you can timestamp it too. You can look to see how long I've been on, and then that's the time. Stay strong. That's right. You're single. You have no one. That's why it's saying, like, even if you tried right now, people are just very much dealing with their own shit a lot right now. So we all have to just deal with our own shit right now and you know, and have faith. Because we don't want to end up with toxicity again, right? We end up with someone that is over drinking and they give us burdens, okay? Or something like that. Oh, maybe Jojo rewounded. I see somebody walking away from somebody here and heading elsewhere with, you know, looking elsewhere. Queen of Wands, Eight of Cups, walking away from what you're bored of, and this is like kind of like a general whatever's coming out. And you're heading towards somebody that, you know, or somebody's heading towards somebody that's an Empress here. Somebody that gives them good memories, you know. Somebody wants to heal the situation. I made them confused. All right. I don't know who that's for. Oh, I need to sip my coffee. I need some smokes, y'all. I need smokes. Well, I would like some. I don't have any right now. And I haven't made it to the reservation yet, so. I had an earth angel the other day save me. Ordered a reading, and I needed to have, and she ordered a reading, and she already wanted a reading a while back, but then my angels reminded me of that person wanted a reading, but when she wanted a reading, I couldn't do it at the time. And then I had forgotten, and then I remembered. So, you know, sometimes there's people that ask me for a reading, and I wait for them to like contact me again because I don't want to be pushy with people. How's Truth Warrior today? Oh. Wow, somebody could have like a couple offers coming in. Where are they? Where are these off? Ooh, where are they? Where are y'all? I'm getting ready to enter my annual 3-month of hell, so I am pretty much staying quiet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're going through it. Would you like a message? Something to guide you? Well, use the angels, you know, always use the angels. I shared these angels with you guys. That's why they're here. There might be offers coming in for you. Hopefully, yeah, maybe that's what that is. I see the Ace of Pentacles. There's a new offer for somebody. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. Who wants to marry me? Take a leap of faith. Oh, that's hilarious. Somebody wants to marry me and start fresh? What? Somebody's very excited. What? Somebody thinks of me as somebody down to earth. I like telling stories like that. I like to tell my story like that. Let's see. Let's do a reading for the reader. Let's do a reading for the reader. Oh, well, yeah. That's why it's not for you. That's why it's not, right? I know. Right? That's why, I mean, I saw the devil there and I'm like, no, if it's toxic, I don't want it. The death card and, ooh. Ooh. Okay. Somebody's spying. Somebody's spying. Somebody you walked away from or shut your emotions off from, and this person is spying on you. They want to make things right with you. They're fun again. The Temperance, they want to make peace between you and them. They've been holding back, being defensive, or you have been, and this is like your Two of Cups. Two of Cups, my ass. Just kidding. Yeah, no more toxicity allowed. No more toxicity allowed. Success only. That's right. Success only. The Gemini X. I caught him out. Did you? And you are what? You're Scorpio? Truth warrior? Are you Scorpio? Or are you Virgo? Ooh. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I did. I am a Leo. Oh, you're a Leo. That's right. Ha. Leo the lioness. Leo the lioness. All right. So Truth Warrior, we're doing a collaboration on Sunday. And I will ask, like, you as well, because I know you got me those beautiful cards. And so I know you're into this stuff. So we're going to be doing some teaching and learning on my channel. Oh, we're going to be doing some teaching and learning, collaborating like that. It was actually Remy's idea to do that as well. Like he was asking me we should do that. I said, yeah, I've been wanting to do that for a while, but and he asked if I could like teach the tarot and like go, and other people that want to learn can learn. And I said, yeah, if some people want to get together, we can do it on Sunday, and I can. I have all my information I need to do that. And today I just wanted to kind of tell you guys like the elements, and I wanted to tell you the planets and stuff like that today. And that's a good start. So that's what I did today. All right. So whoever's spying, make your move, dudes and dudettes. Make your move. You know what's going to happen? Someone says no. Well, at least then you know, right? At least then you know. Would you like a message today, Truth Warrior? I should probably go eat something. Oh, I didn't eat. Oh, yeah, I did. I just seen my reading. Thank you so much. Oh, you found it. I'm so glad you found it. So glad you found it, Joe. I don't want him to make any move. I don't want him to make any moves. I must be a message for you. I'm just shuffling cards. Could be for anybody. I doubt it's for me because it's like I'm just a reader here. And most of the time, like, if I don't focus, like I'm not focusing on my life, so I don't think it is for me. I'm not focusing on like a lover coming in or whatever. If he wants to, he'll come in, and he'll, if I accept him, if I do, I do. If I don't, I have every right to not to. And it all depends on what he tells me. If he tells me more lies, then probably not. But I just saw the success card, so maybe somebody's going to have enough balls to tell me the truth. Yep. A masculine, a male Gemini, and a Leo, eh? Woo! I met a male Gemini that was very much an emperor. I met somebody like that, actually. Hello, EB Tarot. Have I met you before? Thank you for being here, though. I appreciate you. I think I've given you a message before. I mean, I can give you another quick message, but it'd be nice if some people that I've given free stuff before, if they would like to donate, that would be nice. It would be helpful. All right, post your question, love. Oh, you do? I've seen you before, though, EB Tarot. I've seen you before. Do you have a channel? Because I am looking to work with some other readers that we have like the same kind of vision and stuff. And we are on Sunday. We're going through the tarot energy and teaching people some tarot words and stuff. And if you want to, you're welcome to join my panel. Yeah, I remember you. But yeah, did I do free messages then? Because if you've gotten a free message, then I mean, if you're a reader, you understand that we get drained. I love to, but I haven't worked on my channel yet. Oh, you can still join us, girl. Like, it's for anybody that wants to, just like kind of even like bring all the thoughts about the tarot, even if you learned it before, just bring it back to the surface. All right, post your question. It'll be a short message, though, okay? It'll be a short message because I can't just do it for free over and over for people. There has to be a give and take energy. Can't, And most people that have done the reading for, all I've asked is that for them to play my playlist to, that it would help me too, right? That's how the energy flow works. If you don't do your part, then nothing happens on my part. So then I realized that, and I've noticed that nobody has watched my playlist that I've done readings for the last week. I've been coming on here almost every night for a couple hours doing this. So if y'all had watched my playlist, I might be already monetized right now. Because I only need like 900 more views to be able to be monetized. Anyways, that's my rant for the day. Will the situation be in my favor? My twin flame and I or in separation? Are in separation. Will the situation go in her favor? EB Tarot. Will the situation with her person go in her favor? Well, you got the Ten of Swords, my love, and you got the Death card. I'm sorry. So, I'm sorry, hon. That's the Seven of Swords, if you're wondering, because I lost my Seven of Swords a long time ago, and I made an extra one, so that's what that is. But yeah, we got the Death card, and no, there was a painful ending, and that it's done. Well, you always have a choice, but I mean, it won't be in your favor. It won't be good. Really think about before you rush in, because if you know you're gonna want okay, you can do whatever you want, but I feel like even after you think about it for a while and you head towards them, I feel like they're still not gonna be able to see who you are to them. Okay, so I'd suggest that's what it's saying, that it's not gonna make you happy. It's not gonna fulfill. I'm sorry, but that had to. I hate giving messages like that. Thank you. No problem. Picking on. I was picking on sad energy. I'm sorry, but I feel like, there was a painful ending between you and this person, and they're not healed from it. They're not over it. That's what I see. Hope that helped you, hon. You're welcome. You're welcome. Unhealed people don't see love. Like unhealed people, they don't see if somebody loves them and stuff. They don't see that because their emotions aren't open to love. So if your emotions aren't open to being loved, then they won't see it. That's true. No, there's someone I know that they love me, and I know that they're in love with me, and I know they love me and all that. But the energy is very intense when we're around each other, and there's a lot of feelings, and there's a lot of pain that happened between us too. So we can't just pick up where we left off either. So it's like that too. So that's I kind of given up on that anyway. I'm kind of giving up on that because I'm not gonna hurt myself over it anymore. Like I'm not gonna allow myself to be dragged through the mud anymore by someone that is refusing to change their toxic energy or hanging out with toxic drug addicts and meth heads and shit like that. I'm not dealing with anybody that still has compassion to hang out with them and have them enter their life like that. Uh, you know, hanging around with them all the time. No. If you don't do the drugs, you shouldn't be hanging out with those people. Because you know what? Yes, you do get judged by association, who you associate yourself with. So, especially when it comes to love, my person that I'm going to love is not going to associate themselves with people on meth, people on drugs, and fucked up people in the head, and that have fucked up way of thinking, that have no morals. Yeah, I'm not going to, yeah, my person will not be like that. Because that's what I left a long time ago. So I've already experienced that negative, toxic, disgusting energy. I will never ever be with someone that has toxic people in their life all the time, and then that don't separate themselves from the toxic people, and don't matter who they are. Because if you don't separate yourself from them, they will never even think there's anything wrong. So they will never change. So the best chance you can give a toxic people is get the fuck away from them. And once they have burnt enough bridges, they will want to change, right? So All you're doing is enabling them when you're giving them another chance and chance and chance and chance and chance after chance after chance. It's a one-way street, then cut it off. And I'm doing the same thing with people. If one-way street, cut it off. Selfish energy, cut it off. That's what I'm doing on my channel too. Yeah. I've got people that have been on my ass and tried to interfere or tried to make me feel their energy from across the world, right? Like whatever. People that have gone through some shit, alcohol, whatever, addictions, whatever, and they've tried to project their energy towards me in the past. And in certain people, I've helped a lot, have never donated a penny to my channel. And when you mention it to them, they just like they're aloof. Like that person is definitely a narcissistic, and I know that they are, and he knows he is. And this is just somebody on YouTube, but that person has never even put any effort to putting any donation or anything in my channel. I used to have that person as a moderator, and they didn't even know how to post a link either. Lazy motherfucker. Anyways. Ungrateful people don't last on my channel, that's for sure. And I used to have a lot of ungrateful motherfuckers in my channel that would come into my chat and just try to, like, always, everything was about them every day. Until I start realizing that somebody here is, like, really projecting, like, their negative energy towards my channel every day. They don't show up as much anymore. I'm sure they're watching them. Still cheap. I know what my information is worth, and I know how accurate my information is too. But that won't last, because as soon as I get out of here, I'm going to travel. I'm not going to worry about nobody anymore. Like, other than like people that support my channel in one way or another, like share me out, watch my videos a lot, like watch all my videos and share me out. Donate for a reading once in a while. Or a membership, like if you want to become a member, it's 1111. You can get extra readings. But yeah. And believe me, doing this kind of stuff, like doing the readings like this, I've been on here on the channel for 6-7 years, so I know how that works. I know how a lot of people like that are the selfish energies. They will keep coming back, like for free stuff. Like if they'll like do stupid shit, like they'll unsubscribe, and then they're giving themselves karma, but they're learning. They'll learn. Because if our energy wasn't protected, like I wouldn't be doing this. If I didn't know that the angels protect my energy from people that are selfish and unappreciative, if I didn't feel safe, then I wouldn't even be here doing this. No, people that just want to tell me how wrong I'm doing, what I'm doing wrong, they don't believe you. They don't belong here, no. Baby Blue 555. Will my meeting about my son go well with social services? Thank you for subscribing. Hello would be nice. Nice to meet you, or nice of you to be here. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure you play one of my playlists after I give you a free message, all right? All right, let's see. For Baby Blue 555, how will court go? How will the meeting go? the social service meeting go for her son on Friday? I think everything will work out, okay? Because you got the Hierophant, you got the Justice, and you got the Four of Wands, okay? So peace will be restored. Like, your your security will be restored, or his security will be restored. Like the justice will go in his favor. Whatever justice will go in his favor, okay? So just do things, do things that are, this is also like a court card. So, do things by the book, basically. And I think that there will be a good outcome, okay? So listen to the thoughts that you get from the Most High, okay? They will give you some answers, all right? So I think it's all good, okay? These cards that just came out was beautiful. So that's definitely things will just be fine. Just keep your good faith, keep faith and have positive thoughts towards it. Thank you, because I am so stressed. I'm a tarot reader as well, but I have a hard time doing readings for myself. I get you there, girl. And you know what? I haven't really been able to trust a lot of people because I had some toxic readers in the past that I worked with when I first started my channel. And so I had a lot of healing to do. And I had also, like, I had to get over my grief of my brother that passed away at around that time. So I am now opening my mind to, in my heart, to work with other readers again. So if you're wanting to work with me, if you believe in the Most High and the angels, that's what I work with. I don't work with all kinds of weird energies. I work with God, and I work with the angels, the archangels, and that's how I do my readings. And that's the only way that I can stay confident in my readings, is by using my angels to help me. And on Sunday, we're doing like a tarot class type of thing. We're going to just tell people what the tarot cards mean, so people can learn to understand how to communication. I think of the tarot cards as like communication skill, like it's a communication thing. So like people will learn about the communication from tarot, and they will learn to understand tarot better. And I think that will help a lot of people understand their readings better, even if it is a general. You know, the cards don't lie, and they may resonate with different people differently. And once you understand the cards, you can, even if the reader says a certain things about the card, but you feel a different thing about the card, then you use that other energy, right, for yourself. That's how I identify the truth. Oh, I'll definitely come to the tarot class. Thank you. And yeah, the first one is going to be like, we're not going to charge anything. If anybody wants to donate to the channel to help us to, be energetic and stuff, that'd be great. But I mean, I'm not going to charge anybody for coming to join me. Not for now anyway. Until I do things more seriously, and like and getting into the more astrology and all the other stuff, right? Right now, I'm just trying to make it month to month. Right now, I'm a person that feels a little stuck right now too, and I need to eat something too. I need to eat. I have no problem doing readings for others, but I read that already. I'm happy I found your page. Thank you. 2 people have said that today. And like, I'm so glad. And you know what? I found another person too that has a bunch of channels. Like, she's doing like almost a channel for every sign. Like, every sign got their own channel. Like this other person that I was suggested to me by YouTube, and then she's a reader, and she uses Jesus too. And when I heard that, I left her a comment on her video saying that you are somebody I would like to work with, because I got God. Jesus is my God, And so I believe in Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit is what is in us. That is our soul, okay? That's how we have a connection with the Most High, God, the Creator, is through Jesus. And the Holy Spirit is us. It is our is our divine side. So that's what I believe. That's how I've made sense of it. I'm a masculine, but I love Christians. My mom's a Christian. Oh, you're Muslim. Okay. Yeah, I do believe in third eye. I believe in the chakras. I believe that energy is our body. Our body is energy. So there's a certain things about every religion that we could use, because I'm not a religious person. I'm a very spiritual person. And when I say spiritual, I don't mean like the dark side. I don't mean the lower underground energy. I don't mean that. I mean like divine love. Like, that's my soul doing. Like my soul is my divine love. And like from Jesus, that's my connection with Jesus. And the same way with mothers and sons, or mothers and daughters, our kids, basically, not sons and daughters, but like our kids are connected to our sacral, our children are connected to our sacral when they're born, right? They're connected to our sacral chakra, our trust chakra. So that's our connection to our children. So when we have trust with ourselves, then our kids can trust themselves too, because energy works like that, especially when you're close with your children. That invisible bond of whether, if you are somebody that has insecurities, your children will have it. Like, I believe that. Like, if you're a mother that's very connected to your children, like if you have insecurities, your children will pick up on them. If your children have insecurities, you will pick up on them. And that's what I believe. Because that's what I know. So people just need to learn to really like express their communication, and like we need to understand the different communication skills that people have. Like, people have different communication language. Okay, so if you're insecure, you're passive. You have very passive communication, and like you'll look down, you'll not look at people, or you'll be very quiet and like not try to like trigger anybody, or not try to, set anybody off. That's insecurity, and that's feeling insecure and not good about yourself. And then we just went through the thing here. It's about mental health too, but and then assertiveness is like where you are confident in what you're speaking. That is what we need to be like, is we need to be confident about what we speak about. And then there's a third one, that's aggressive energy. So aggressive energy scares most people. Like when you're grieving, you may have passive energy or you may have aggressive energy. And it's hard to balance and become the assertive, and not a doormat, but not be mean either. Be the middle, right? That is really hard to do, especially when you're unhealed energy. Your voice sounds like you're mad all the time. Like, that's the energy of aggression, right? Like, I used to cry because I didn't want to be angry, so I cried. I didn't want to fight nobody, so I cried. You know what I mean? So that's another way of like not like fighting back, but like, if you're hurt, you don't let somebody know. You just let your tears out, right? So I am not a fire sign, but I have strong fire in my chart. I'm a double fire sign. Like, I'm a double fire chart. I have double in my fire in my chart, but I am a Gemini sun. And where's my chart? I have a little chart with my like, ooh. All right, I have my sun is in Gemini. My Aries is in Chiron, which is about self. And this is why I'm a healer, because Aries energy is about yourself. And it's about like doing self-love, self-work, and all that, right? So that's your start of the zodiac signs. So when you have that in Chiron, Chiron is a planet of healing. So that's why I can help people heal themselves, okay? That's why that's my gift. All right? That is my most strongest gift right there. And love is my other strongest gift because I'm the lovers. And so my dreams are like Pisces. I'm a dreamer like Pisces. I dream like Pisces. So my moon is in Pisces. My Mercury ascended in Venus. So I love talking. My sun is Mercury. So that's communication and thinking and communicating. And then my sun, my ascendant Venus is in Aquarius. My ascendant Venus is in Aquarius. I get along with Aquarius. And then Jupiter's about expansion. My ascendant, so somebody that has ascendant lunar node, north node in Capricorn. So that is what I could like. You're not a sun Capricorn. Your sun sign is not a Capricorn that I would work with really well, but you're ascending, you're ascending towards that. So lunar north node in Capricorn, ascending lunar north node in Capricorn. And then we got Mars and Neptune in Sagittarius. And I got my MC cardinal planet points and Scorpio. And then I got Uranus and Pluto and Libra. I did not know all these things, but I just let myself be guided to keep on doing it. And I didn't give up. I didn't give up because I didn't give up. God didn't give up on me. Your well-being, your shield, your refuge, his feather is fearless. Oh, nice. I'm a Leo sun, Virgo moon, and Mercury and Libra, Venus and Cancer rising. Wow, that's cool. My son's a Libra, my mom's a Libra, and my other son is a Taurus. You are a Leo sun, so that is very creative. You have a Virgo moon. That means that your dreams, you really analyze your dreams because Virgo energy is mercurial too, and Mercury is very analytical. Your moon is in Virgo, and your Mercury, yeah. And Mercury is the communication planet. So you talk about your dream. You can talk about your dreams forever. Like you can talk about like what you wish for, what you're dreaming, what you're fantasizing forever. And then you got Libras in your Venus. Oh my God, Libra in your Venus. So you're Libra Venus. You have Libra in your Venus and Cancer rising. Wow, you're like you're like a romantic. You're like a romantic. Am I hitting that nail on the head? Because of the Libra energy. I am. I just read you. I just read you by reading your chart. Because I know that energy very well, right? I know all of those energies very well because I do the planet. I learn my planets. I know how they affect us. I know what they do good for us. I know what they do not good for us, what we don't like to heal. I know all the planets. I love doing that energy. I love learning about the planets and like how they fit in our charts and how they fit in our life and how we can make our life happen. I'm going to bed, but you will definitely see me here again. All right. See you Sunday sometime. I'll be here Sunday. Or I mean, maybe before. Sunday is when I'm doing the collaboration. So I'll have a StreamYard up and then I'll have a link where you can hit the link and come up on panel. And if you don't want your face to be shown, you can just like have your avatar or whatever. Nice to meet you too. Love from Europe. Wow. That it's nighttime there, eh? Here it's evening here. It's 7:30 here. I need to go make something to eat. I actually got like some food from this food bank today, and today was like a lot of vegetables and salad stuff. So I'm gonna make a salad. I've been craving a salad. I'm gonna make myself a salad. Maybe I'll come on my other channel. Oh, you might want to go and subscribe to my other channel too. Okay, let me put the link in. Hold on, don't leave yet. Let me get the link. Let me get the link for my other channel, and I'm gonna go on there, and then we might have supper with you guys. Because I do that kind of stuff on the other channel. Just come up, it's like do things. Okay, which video do I want to share? I'm just going to share the last video, my last video. All right, so let's just share this video. Copy, 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 copy. Sorry, sorry, I'm just. All right, here we go. Here's my other channel. Just go subscribe to that one, guys, and I'll see you there in a little while. I'm gonna, if nobody comes in the next few minutes getting a reading, then I'm just gonna probably end it for tonight, and then end it for now, and then I'll come back later. Ow, 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 ow. All right. Oh, thank you for subbing on the other side. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna get out of here now. Then I'll tell you guys later. Bye. Love you. Love you guys. I can't wait. I can't do the heart properly. Boo. That's a weird heart. Okay. Okay. Now it's good. All right. See ya.